All right. Well, good morning. Happy Tuesday morning, right before Thanksgiving 2025. These are my two cards this morning. I went back to some of my other cards. It says, those who dare to fail can achieve greatly. So we say fail forward. I think we've talked about that before. This one says, I wouldn't trade you for anything in the world. You're irreplaceable. And it comes from Matthew 6:21. It says, where your treasure is, there your heart will be also. So again, that's God speaking to you. I'm going to go ahead and get that started. We're going to do mainly upper body today and core. So just grab the light dumbbells. We're just going to do our 10, 10, 10, and 10 with our light dumbbells, or in Sabina's case, light water bottles. So again, you can stand on 2 feet. Just remember, just getting started, just bicep curls first. And again, just count it out 10. And super light, like 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. No heavier than that, right? Press it up overhead. Again, remember, just getting the synovial fluid in those joints. Ooh, you can even hear it. Snap, crackle, if you can hear my snap, crackle popping. You probably can't on Zoom, but when you watch the replay on YouTube, go ahead and we're going to kick it back now. It's funny what it picks up. Yesterday, it picked up Eli's coughing upstairs in his bedroom with the door closed. So I know you hear it. And then back, drop those arms down and pull that up. Five more of those, and then some lateral raises. And then just arms out to the side. Oops, my video. Keep going, guys. I don't know why my video did weird things.
Yeah, I'm just going to tell you I can't see you.
Yeah, okay, there we go. It just, oh, yeah, keep going though. Wow, that's weird. Yeah, my video is not showing. Okay, so once you're done with that, you know what to do. Bring your arm across the front, stretch through those shoulders. I don't know what is going on here with my video. Let me see. Oh, it's giving me my spiral of death here. Huh. Right, I'm gonna unplug my camera and then plug it back in again. Let's try that. Oh no, now it's picking up on my other camera. Oh, there we go. Okay, here. We're back. We're back in business. Okay, so hopefully you stretched your arms across the front, here and here. Sorry about that. I don't know what just happened there. Okay, and just stretch to the side. Yeah, darling, we were talking a little bit before you got on, so we started about 5 minutes late. So you're perfect timing. I drop those arms right down up on top of those legs into that cat-cow. And again, remember, just gentle cat-cow, especially if you're just getting started. And Darlene, for you, you can't do the extreme cow. Just a gentle drop into the shoulder blades. Round it up. And then give me a little spinal twist here with that spine in neutral position. Just a little twist and twist. Other side. One more time, the other side. And then bring it back center, chin to chest, round it up one vertebrae at a time. Give me that big shoulder shrug. Again, remember, it's tighten and loosen. It's not just roll your shoulders here. It's bring them up and around, tighten, there we go. Beautiful, and then do the big, like I think it's called a, not breaststroke, it's called a butterfly. Yeah, beautiful. Last one. Awesome. Go ahead and roll up those wrists. We're going to start with a, if you have a TRX, you can do a row, like it's like a pull down with the TRX, but like pulling your body weight up, or you're going to use your tubing from a high anchor. So it's either going to be like here, right? If you have TRX, okay, you set yourself where you can, that you can lift your body weight. Otherwise, we're doing our lat pull downs with our tubing. So let me see, Sabina, do you have tubing with you? You do. Beautiful. Perfect. Perfect. So Sabine, you're going to, from that low anchor and stuff, you're going to go here. The elbows are going to be out to the side. You're going to do that. Okay? So, darling, you're doing it from up high. And let's see, Mel, yep, you got it. No, you got your, yeah, perfect. All right, so let's go ahead and remember your hands are just the hooks. We're pulling down, opening up that chest. And again, Darlene, for you, make sure you're keeping that tailbone tucked under and not back, right? No arching, just keeping the spine neutral. Drive those elbows out to the side. Remember, this is our very first one this morning. So again, it doesn't have to be your heaviest. Nice, Mel. Beautiful. That's it, Sabina. Beautiful. Perfect, darling. You guys got it. Awesome. Last one. Pull it back and then bring that all the way up. And then we're going to do a tricep push down back to back. So using the same tubing, Mel, you're going to, if you have your tubing, you can use your tubing, or you can just do a tricep kickback, okay, with your dumbbells, okay, if you don't have the tubing. But otherwise, we're getting on one foot for balance, or just stay on both feet, elbows locked into your side, pushing down, squeezing as hard as you can, and pretend, I'm going to just kind of come in close, pretend that you have like a straight bar, and that you're pushing both hands down with a straight bar. So versus having the hands out to the side and pushing down, I want you to keep them nice and close and push down as if you're kind of pushing in front of your thighs. Okay, really squeeze out those triceps, flex and squeeze them as hard as you can. One leg balance if you can. If you've been told not to do one leg balance, do not do one leg balance. You know who I'm talking to. Squeeze it down. There we go. Beautiful. Perfect, Mel. Yeah, Darlene, that's it. Nice, Sabina. Squeeze those triceps out. Now, some people will, and I'll do it again, this is just my clients, having their hands so close together sometimes bothers their elbows. So if it bothers your elbow at all, if there's any little like, that doesn't feel good, then separate your hands. Okay, last one. Squeezing that all the way down. Beautiful. And then we're coming down on the ground. So the push-up today is going to be hard because we're going down on the ground because we just did triceps, because you're going to use a lot of, it's obviously your body weight, but triceps is a big part of push-ups. So if it feels hard, that's normal. Okay, so wide hands about the outskirts of your yoga mat or beyond. Okay, the elbows are out to the side, you're on your knees or thighs, and we're pushing up. Remember, you're sucking in the belly button, you're squeezing the glutes, you're coming all the way down to the ground and all the way up if you can. Again, otherwise you may be doing 2 inches or 3 inches. Okay, just make sure you're concentrating on the chest, the shoulders, and the triceps. Beautiful. Lead with your chest and not your chin. Okay, your chin should not reach the ground before your chest does. Sometimes people jut, I'm not even going to do it, but they jut their neck forward, right? That's not what I want. All the way down and all the way up. Squeezing through those triceps at the top. Because we're going to go right back to back again for the pull downs, or if you're using TRX, it's like a row. Last one. So hopefully you felt that throughout the arms. Push back into that pseudo child pose. Give you that beautiful stretch. Because you're stretching through the lats, because that's what we're going back to right now. Okay, walk the hands right and left. All the way to the other side. And then gently and slowly come back up. Not fast. It's the last thing. I'm going to just do the TRX just to kind of show, because I only said it, but I didn't do it. So if you do have TRX, you can do it like this. Right? You can see how that, I'm on a big angle just because I want more of my body weight. You don't have to do that, but I'm just saying, if you do have TRX, again, you can be here. All right, and be doing your rows like that. Otherwise, you're on the ground with your tubing, okay, here. So try to keep those elbows, maybe I'll come in this way so you can see me a little bit more. Okay, when we do it, we want our elbows out to the side versus here. We're not really doing a close grip row. We're doing like a lat pull down. So those elbows are out and back. There we go. Throw those elbows out to the side. That's it, darling. Point your hands to the ground. Turn your palms down. Yep, now lead. There we go. Beautiful. And the same thing that goes with this, with everybody. You know, we're not jutting our neck. We're not like when we're pulling, we're not leading with that chin. Everything stays neutral. The only thing being used is that back, the rear delts, right? Your rhomboids, the muscles between the shoulder blades. 3 more, squeeze it back. 2, watching on the last one. Beautiful, everyone. Awesome. Go ahead and bring that arm across the front. We're going in triceps back to back now. Now, if those who have TRX, and I'm talking to live and to my my YouTubers, okay, you can do a tricep like this too, or you can do it on your knees, okay? But this is another way that you can do the tricep. It's like a upside down face crusher, right? It's a overhead tricep extension. Okay, you can do that as well. Or you just go right back to your tricep push down, right? There's never an excuse not to do it. Because somebody say, I don't have TRX. Well, you can use your 5, 7, 8, 10, 12 pound dumbbells and also do a tricep kickback like that with dumbbells. So there's always something you can do. Beautiful. That's it, Sabina. Perfect, darling. You got it. Squeeze it down. Remember the flex at the bottom. Flex and squeeze. Tighten up that elbow. Squeeze that tricep. Okay, we want to exhaust it. So when we get to push-ups, you have to use all chest and shoulder. Okay, because your triceps will be fried. 3 more. Squeeze. And 2. And last one. Go ahead and take that hand up above your head. Please stretch that tricep. Blah! I'm losing my speech. Okay, come on back down to the ground. And again, you know the position. You're either on your feet, you're on your knees, or you're in all fours. It doesn't matter to me. However you feel today is what you want to do. So the second set, I'm going to go up on my feet. Right, my hands are nice and wide. I'm going all the way down and all the way up. Nice and strong. Okay, remember, leading with the chest, not leading with my chin. Okay, inhale down, exhale up. Right, inhale down, exhale up. Push through those arms. Okay, this is such a basic exercise. It's a hard one, but it is one that gets your entire body. Really, I always say chest, shoulders, triceps, but it's core, it's back, right? It's legs if you're up on your feet. There's so much happening here, old style calisthenics, right? If you're up on your feet and it's getting hard, just drop to your knees like this. Okay, it's very simple, so you can finish out the set nice and strong. I'm going to come up and watch for a sec so I can watch you guys. Beautiful, Darlene. Perfect, Sabina. Nice, Mel. There we go. Last one. Same thing. If you're not on your knees, drop to your knees. Push back. Right into that beautiful child pose. Stretch through that armpit. Stretch through the lat. And then walk the hands right and left. And then we're going back at it one more time. Take your time. When you stand up, don't just rip yourself up off the floor. All right, last set of these. I'm going to go ahead and go a little heavier on my tubing on this last set since I'm not using TRX. I'm going to use a little thicker tubing. Come on down on the ground. We're leaning back. There we go. Beautiful. So Sabina, this is the one for back. So you're going to pull, right, with your tubing back like this. Go ahead, everybody keep going. We're just going to show this because she's anchored low. Okay, if you're anchored low, you're here, right? And you're pulling back like this. Yep, you got it. pull back there. Yep, beautiful. So again, there's many different ways, right? What do they say? There's many ways to skin a cat, right? There's many ways to exercise. There's never an excuse not to do something. Even if it's partial range, even if like you chose a tubing, you're like, oh, I can't pull it all the way down. Push it, pull it halfway, like that. It's still working. All right, inhale and exhale. Push that away. Squeeze. Squeeze it back. Last one. Squeeze it back as hard as you can. And then going right into our tricep pushdown again. I'm going to go ahead and grab my other tubing because the one that I just used for back is way too hard. All right, one leg balance or not. Maybe you even have a Bosu you could place underneath your feet. Okay, that makes it hard as well. You know, I like to challenge balance however I can. Even if it's standing on a, you know, like even what I'm standing on right now. Okay, I'll tell you, there's 3 mats. It's 2 yoga mats and a 1/2 inch thick, kind of more of a exercise mat, you know, that gives you a little bit of cushioning. So even that is not stable, right? It's not like we standing here on the hard wood. It is unstable a little bit. Okay, making sure, right, you're keeping those arms like almost like you're squeezing your chest together and pushing down. Feel the burn in the back of those triceps. Here we go. 3 more. Squeeze. And 2 as hard as you can. Last one. Last set of push-up. Before we do that, make sure stretch the tricep. Okay? Choose what you want to do. This is something too, I will say. Some people, even though like some of you may not like it, some people like doing a push-up over the ball too. So go ahead and get into your position. Do it what you want to do. I want to show you this though, because sometimes when somebody's just getting started, if they just go right here on the ball and they do a push-up, they feel successful. Okay, because you're literally using half of your body weight. But it's like you're doing a real, not a real push-up, you know what I mean? One that's on your feet. Okay, so if that's you, and you keep everything tight, and you want to keep your legs up in the air, you can do a push-up like that. Those who want to make it a little harder, you know, you can go all the way out, right, to where your knees and shins, or all the way out to where your ankles, right, are on that ball. That was just an option. You know, just some people do like to do their push-ups. I'm going to watch you now on the ball. If that feels comfortable for you, then that's awesome. There you go, Sabina, nice. Awesome. Sabina, widen your hands a little bit more. Same thing, Darlene, widen your hands just a tad more, a little bit out to the outskirts of that yoga mat. One more. And then push all the way back into that beautiful child pose again. Stretch through those lats. And then walk the hands all the way right and left. And we're done with that first circuit. Moving on to the next. So I want you to come up, just turn over onto your back. We're gonna do some core next. We're using a little bit of body weight today for all the core work. All right, so I want you to get your legs up into a tabletop position and imprint your spine. All right, so you're 90 degrees, right? Tabletop. You could balance a tray of brownies up on there. Your hands are down on the ground, and we're dipping our feet in the water. Okay, without, right? I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna move my shirt. Without your back should not be off the ground. You can see my hand underneath. You shouldn't be able to do that. It should be imprinted into the ground, so it's like you're taking your pubic bone and you're rolling it into your belly button as you're dipping those feet in the water. Now, those who are a little bit stronger in their core, you can straighten out your legs a little bit more. So basically your leg is a little heavier, all right? And those who are a little bit more advanced, you can have a completely straight leg, right? As long as that back is imprinted, as long as you lower that leg and that back never pops off the ground, you're more than welcome to have a straight leg, okay? I'm not saying that is not a mandatory at all. But as you get stronger and stronger in your core, you'll be able to do that. But otherwise, it's tabletop knees, dip those feet in the water. Dip those feet, there we go, beautiful. Dip, one more time. Dip, put both feet on the ground now, bend the knees, lift the hips up 1 inch, let the blood flow, right? Let all that energy flow. And I want you to turn onto your side, please. Okay, I'm gonna do a side plank today. So you can be, again, you know, knees, one leg, staggered feet, stacked feet. Okay, elbow plank though. So you choose your, I'll do kind of an intermediate one just so you can see. Okay, we're going up here, right? And then we're gonna take that upper leg and we're gonna lift and lower it. Strong core though. Remember, pulling that pubic bone into that belly button. There's no arching. Yep, here we go. Stay up high. Don't let this sag, right? This is all tight. If I was there, you know, I'd be punching you. No, I wouldn't. I'd be sticking my fingers in your tummy though. Last one. Beautiful. Bend the knees. Grab your shin. Lift up and over the top for that beautiful mermaid stretch. And then turn yourself the other way. All right. We'll go right into that side plank on the other side. And again, if you're a little bit more advanced, I'll do the more advanced one this time. So feet are stacked. My body looks like it's between two panes of glass as I lift up, right? And my arm is up. And then I'm taking that leg up and down. But if you are doing this one and you decide to take your leg up and down, and as soon as you lift your leg, your hip drops, I don't want that. Okay? So get down on your knee if that's you. All right? I'm not saying to you guys live. I'm just saying if you're on my YouTube and that's what you're doing, I want to make sure you stay up high here, nice and strong. Right? Lift and lower. Keep the glutes squeezed. That's the biggest thing, keeping that glute squeezed. 3. Excuse me. 2. My nose is dripping again. Go ahead, bend those knees. For those who haven't been with me in a little bit, got this nasty cold when I got back from my trip. Okay, onto your elbows and feet, elbows and knees. Doesn't matter which position you want to be in, but we're going to do a kiss the knee here. So we're either on our hands and feet, hands and knees. So you can do the kiss the knee this way. To me, it's easier doing it this way. I'm a little bit higher off the ground. Okay, but kiss the knee. So it's not about this. Watch. It's not here where I want you to like push back. I want you to keep it low and almost like drag. You can even do this if you want. Don't get a rug burn. But you can kind of drag your foot as you bring that knee in. Right? Arms are strong. Remember, I told you upper and core today. So this is all part of it. In. And pull it in. I want to watch you. 3, 2. Beautiful. Last one. So good. So good. Push back. All the way into that child pose. Release the tension from your back and then turn back over into that tabletop knee position. All the way down if you want. Pull your knees in first, roll side to side. Okay, core, as you know, is the inside. Right? Lift up all your movers, lift up your erectors, lift up your abdominals, right, your six pack. It's the ones underneath that are stabilizing your spine. Okay, that's why we want to imprint. If I had like a, what are those mattresses, those memory foam. If you're on a memory foam mattress right now, and I have you imprinting your spine like this and dipping your toes in the water, when you get up, I should see the imprint of your spine. Okay, that's how hard you need to be pressing your spine into the mat that's underneath you. And again, a little bit more advanced, you can have your legs a little bit less bent. It just makes your leg heavier. And then a little bit more is it's almost like, you know, when we do ab scissors, but without your chest up, right? Lower, imprint. You should feel this inside to out, okay? You should feel this front to back, side to side, and inside to out. 2 more. 1 more. Bend the knees, put them on the ground, put your feet on the ground, lift your hips. Feel that energy flow, feel the tension leave your back and your abs. All right, and then put your butt down, pull your knees in, again, before we turn over onto our side, right, going back into that side plank. So same thing, you choose the position again, here, staggered, or stacked. Okay, nice and tight, squeeze everything, lift and lower. Lift and lower. Do as many as you can. Doesn't matter if you can't do as many, it's okay. Lift, breathe, and lift. Keep this hip high. Lift, and lift. 2 more, you've got this. And when I say lift, you can lift an inch, like right here. Whoops, I almost fell. And then bend the knees, bring it up. When I say to lift the leg, don't worry that if I can lift it higher, so what? Okay, this is not a big deal. You just lift where you can, because before you know it, you'll be able to lift higher. Because remember, that's part glute. Okay, I'm telling you it's core, but it's everything. So I'll go ahead and do staggered feet this time, okay? Just to show another variation, right? And then I'm gonna lift and I'm gonna lower. I'm gonna lift and I'm gonna lower. Yep, but make sure you're keeping that same distance from the ground to your hip when that leg comes up. So you can literally come up 2 inches. Boom, down. Lift, down. Beautiful. 5, 4. Nice. 3. So good. 2. And last one. Bend the knees very slowly. There's no rush in this. Up and over the top. And then back into our kiss the knee. So those who want to make it just a little harder, you can do your Spider-Man instead. Not mandatory, just if you want to make it a little bit harder on those obliques. So again, always the plank first, and then if you want to, we'll go on right and left, or same thing again, right in here, kiss the knee, kiss the knee. All right, so you choose, you can even alternate, you can do kiss the knee, right? And Spider-Man if you want. Just as long as, again, the hips stay down. Spider-Man. You do as many as you can. Arms are straight. Even if you're on your elbows. Everything, remember, your shoulders and elbows are in line with each other. 1 more. Same thing. Bend, drop, all the way back. Release the tension from your back. And breathe. We got 1 more set of those. Remember, the second circuit was all about core. And again, upper body. You're holding with your upper body. You're holding with your shoulders, right? When we're doing planks, pull the knees in. Are you leaving?
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and go side to side. Then get back into your tabletop. Imprint spine, right? And then 1 at a time. Dip those feet in the water. Okay. I love you. Drive carefully. Have an awesome day. Why'd you change your pants? More comfortable?
No.
Oh.
Something else.
Okay.
It's very low today.
What?
You're very low today.
Yeah, it's okay. A lot of cancellations today. It's okay. Dip. And dip. I used to talk to clients about if I like to keep your spine imprinted. Remember that old thing that you used to get maybe at a carnival that had like a little buzzer and you put it on your hand, you shake somebody's hand and it pushes the button and zip, right? It buzzes them. It's almost as if I wanted, when you push that button down, right? It's almost like I want to say when you release like your back and you don't keep your back on the ground, then it buzzes and it gives you like a little shock, like, oh, yep, I gotta push my back down again. Pretend I'm there and I'm sticking that underneath you. Okay, I'm trying to get underneath. Last one. And then put both feet on the ground, please. Lift your hips an inch or 2. And just feel that energy move. Okay, be mindful of it. Because your body is a bioelectrical system, All right, turn over onto your side, please. Okay, last set of these planks. Again, you can be on elbow, right? Staggered feet. You do whatever you want to do today. I'll show you on the one on the knee as well here. And we're lifting and we're lowering. Again, as long as this does not change distance to the floor, again, you can lift 2 inches, you can lift 6 inches. It doesn't matter to me. As long as you're pulling your belly button into your spine, you're squeezing all those pelvic floor muscles right above your pubic bone. Squeeze as you're lifting. 3. Yeah, so good, everyone. Beautiful. And then bend the knees, take your time. Sit it up. Always grab that shin. That beautiful, I love that mermaid stretch. I said it yesterday. There's something about side stretching. Not extreme side stretching, don't get me wrong. Other side, get on that elbow. Okay, I'll do the most difficult one, stacking the feet, using my hand, pushing myself off the ground. Remember, I'm between 2 panes of glass here, right? My bum isn't back. I'm not all tweaked and twisted. I'm lifting and I'm lowering. And look at my elbow here. This is important, that your shoulder is directly over your elbow. Your elbow should be over here somewhere or underneath you. Okay, we want an even, yep, beautiful. You guys got it. Beautiful. Keep that hip high. 3. Keep the quad squeezed. 2. Last one. And then bend the knees very gently. Again, slow. Take it up. La, la, la. Up and over the top. One more time. Into our either Spider-Man or kiss the knee. You choose. You can rotate through the 2, and you can make it even harder by doing a crossover. So this is what you're doing, you know, here, right? Take your time. You could do also a crossover like this, okay? Doesn't have to be extreme, right? It could be very gentle, or you can do Spider-Man. They all do similar things, but no matter what, it's all core, and it's all arms, okay? And yeah, obviously, you're working your legs a little bit. But you do you. One more time. About 3 of them. So think knee, kiss the knee. We're going to do Spider-Man, and then one more crossover. And then drop to the knees. Inhale, exhale, push back. And breathe. It's amazing when we use our body weight. It's not easy. Walk the hands right and left, please. Right and left. And then come on up. Grab your tubing. We're going to do some biceps and some shoulders using your tubing this morning. So if your tubing is strong enough, okay, that you can anchor it on your back foot for your biceps. Let me show you this. And I say if it's strong enough, meaning that if it's like that and it's like, this is too easy, then I want you to anchor it low behind you on something, okay? Because that means that you can go away from it a little bit more, all right? I don't need extreme. I don't need your arms like that. I just want them here. I want them in a little bit of a stretch position, right? And then I want you to squeeze here, rolling the shoulder blades back, kind of that semi-warrior position, squeeze and flex, right? There you go. You got it, Sabina. That's it. Sabina, walk away from your tubing a little bit more if you can. There you go. Just to make it a little bit harder. There we go. You got it. Nice, Mel. Beautiful. And remember, no death grip, right? You can have la, 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 spirit fingers. If you ever saw that movie, it's called Bring It On. It was like a cheerleading movie. The only reason I saw it is because one of the girls that I used to compete with had like a minor part in it. So I was like, oh, I'll watch it. But the choreographer for the cheerleading team, he was telling the girls, spirit fingers. So to me, it's always like, that's spirit fingers, like not having the death grip, right? I'm literally holding it with my index finger and my thumb. I don't need a death grip on these. Last one. I want the bicep to do the work, not the forearm. Yep. Squeeze. Beautiful. So that tubing for your bicep is probably going to be too hard for your shoulders. So if you have a lighter one, then grab it. If you don't, grab your 5 or 7 pound dumbbell. Right? So I'm gonna anchor this underneath my feet. I'm gonna turn forward, and I'm gonna remember that I'm only gonna get resistance starting about there. Here to here is nothing. There's nothing going on. As soon as I feel the resistance, that's what I want you to do. So if you have dumbbells in your hand, I want you to go to the point that you feel that resistance, and then we're going halfway and down. So again, look at my fingers. I'm literally using my fingertips. I don't have a white knuckle death grip. Okay, it's just here and down. Don't let your tubing, right, bag. All right, and if you want, you can take that leg up for balance. But what I want you to think about is that beautiful middle piece of the shoulder. So we're not here either. We're not shrugging the shoulders. We're halfway up. So we start from where the resistance starts. Yep, beautiful. 3 and 2 and 1, and then go ahead and switch it out. I'm going to switch to my other foot because I'm going to take my palms up, and we're doing a sort of the brownies. So this could be again with dumbbells. Lift and lower. Yep. So remember, the arms stay slightly bent. You're lifting that up and down. Remember, not here. No shoulder shrug. Right? Up and down. For those who maybe the tubing is a little bit too hard, watch what I can do. I can come down here. Okay? I can make it, or even like a warrior position. I can make the tubing a little bit lighter to make it a little bit easier. Yep. Beautiful. We're thinking about here. That front part of the shoulder and your biceps. Right? There you go. 2 more. Yeah. You guys got it. Beautiful. Go ahead and put that down. Stretch. Open up the chest. Open up the biceps. Dump forward. Again, if it works. Or put your hand against something. Right? And turn away. Right? Stretch through. Always the bicep first. Then grab your tubing for your biceps again. If it's the same one, then obviously you got to hook it back up again. Right? But always stretch. Because this bicep curl isn't easy. Just to fair warn you. Actually, I gotta change my other foot out. Okay, I gotta put my right foot in front. Right? So the reason why it's not easy is because you're in a pre-stretch. All right? You're not here. Right? You're not just coming up there. Your biceps are pre-stretched. So it's harder. You're getting that full range of motion of your biceps. So if you are feeling your biceps, good. That's what I want. Without the death grip. Right? Chest is up. Shoulder blades in your back pocket. Pull your belly button into your spine. Squeeze the biceps. Right? We're not here. So I see this. Okay, no hunch back. Not that you guys are doing that, I'm just saying. Okay, because you might be on my YouTube and you're like, oh, okay, I get it. Shoulder blades in the back pocket. Relax the hands. Let the handles on your resistance tubes just be anchored on the palm of your hand as you're squeezing it up and back. 2 more. Squeeze and back. Last one. Squeeze and back. And again, if you need to, swing them forward and back. If you're feeling that deep, you can even massage your biceps out if you want. Okay, but grab that other tubing or a very light dumbbell. And remember, you're anchoring it under 1 foot. If it's super, super duper easy tubing, then you need to step 2 feet on it. Okay, that's it. I'll just show you that. Just if it's super easy, right? And again, you got to start right here, right where there's resistance, and then come halfway and down. No higher than that. No shrugging of the shoulders. Press them out. If I was there, I would be trying to push your hands out to, for me, it's out to my window that way, out to my machine that way. Away. Right? Away. Stay where there's resistance. Okay, I can actually come a little bit lower because I have 2 feet on it this time. Right? If I come all the way down here, there's nothing right from here to here. Nothing going on. It's as soon as I start to feel that resistance, that's what I want, and then halfway. And you can see I'm slightly hinged forward. Not a lot. Okay, I'm gonna go back up to 1 foot, 2. Last one. Now I'm gonna switch out the feet, front raise. And again, if it's too hard for you, you know, you're coming down here into like almost warrior. All right, you get less resistance. Yep. And mind muscle connect, where are you going? Front delt, bicep. That's what you're working. Front delt and bicep. And the same thing down here, remember, nothing. There's nothing from there to there. As soon as I start to feel the resistance, that's what I want. Yep, beautiful. Put the shoulder blades in your back pocket so that gorgeous chest is up, right? Lift, and 3, 2, last one. Okay, hopefully you feel that in those arms. Take them, open them up, clasp them behind, dump forward. I know we're not sweating a ton today, but we're really isolating those muscles today. I know maybe you are sweating a lot. I don't know. I'm not sweating a lot today. Maybe because it's so cold nowadays. I'm not feeling that. All right, one more set of these bicep curls, right? From behind in that pre-stretched position. Make sure you're always switching out the leg that's in front, right? Lift the chest up. Shoulder blades in your back pocket. Suck that belly button in. And watch this. Make sure your butt isn't like that, like you're in this arch. Your body is in alignment. Your neck to your ankles, or your neck to your ankle, should be in alignment. Okay, there shouldn't be a big wave in between unless you got a nice round booty. Then there'll be a little bump there. But otherwise, you're keeping that belly button pulled in, the pubic bone, right, pulled into like your belly button. Not over exaggerated, just neutral. Okay, squeeze, keeping that chest up. Yes, beautiful, Darlene, perfect, Mal. So good, Sabina, love it. Love your positions, guys. Really, really good. Squeeze hard. 2 more, squeeze those biceps hard. Remember, flex them at the top. And last one, flex and squeeze. Good. And then let that go. Same thing if you want. Go ahead and stretch the biceps before we go into our lateral raise and front raise. Okay, I'm going to anchor it again on that front foot. I'm going to slightly lean forward. Right, I can always get up on one leg, but you don't have to. You can even use a kickstand back there. Just even let that leg in front work. Okay, it's not even your leg, it's your brain. Right? It's your central nervous system. Make it work. Right? The older we get, the less cognitive abilities we have. Okay? And that's everybody. Okay? The messages aren't sent as fast. Right? The messages from your brain to your feet, if you trip and fall, just happens. Like it happens a lot. More than you know. You know, more people are in pain than I know. You know, that's why I'm always trying to get people out of pain, feeling good. Because that's all you can think about. When you don't feel good, that's all you can think about. Right? Last one. Go ahead and turn the palms up, switch out the feet. Right? And then serve those brownies. Again, strong core, right? The only thing moving is really that shoulder joint. It's not, no, the elbow joint isn't moving. The elbow joint is slightly bent, and we're lifting and we're lowering. Yep. Lift and lower, so good. Lift and lower. Like I said, I know we didn't go super hard, like high heart rate stuff, but hopefully you're feeling this. Hopefully you're feeling right through the front and right down into that elbow, right? With what we're doing, sucking in the belly button. The body is in a semi-warrior position. 3 and 2 and 1. Go ahead and bring that down. Go ahead and swing those arms forward and back. You guys did awesome today. Bye, Darlene. Have an awesome day. Great job. Darlene has to hop off. Go ahead and take those arms behind, right? And again, if you can, it's always the bend the knees, dump forward. Nice stretch through those shoulders and biceps. And then slowly come on up and then take the arm across the front. You guys did so good. And again, I hope that felt good. Even though, like I said, sometimes if you're like, you don't sweat a lot in your workouts. I mean, I do when I'm going really, really hard, but it takes me a lot to sweat. Okay, take those hands now up on top of those legs. Give me a beautiful cat-cow, please. Here, round it up and arch it out. And again, those who have bad backs, you know what you need to do. You don't need to go the extreme and sticking out your butt and big arch. It's not that. It's about rounding. It just articulating your spine. It's just moving it through its range of motion. Last one. But, you know, the workout we did was, you know, body weight part, you know, with core. And just isolating those movements that we did today with our tubing or dumbbells, right? I love that type of work. You know, that those who have taken my TRX class or my bar class, like, I love that type of work. I love using my body weight. I love that I'm strength to body weight strong. Somebody on my incentive trip, go ahead and bring it center, chin to chest, round it up. And then give me that beautiful shrug. Again, remember, up and around. I've been on many incentive trips with him. And, you know, he's like, I wouldn't want to get in a fight with you. And I'm like, well, I wouldn't get in a fight with anybody anyway. But he's like, you're probably stronger than me. And I thought about it because he's big. He's like 6'4". He's a big dude. I'm like, maybe, not stronger than him like lifting weights. But probably pound for pound, I'm probably stronger, right? Because go ahead and pull back on those fingertips. We did a lot of gripping with tubing today. Yeah, so pull back there. And then one last stretch. I'm gonna bring my feet in a little bit closer, right? It's gonna be the one where we're reaching up and over. And again, make sure the bend is like you're going through 2 panes of glass, right? You're completely straight. Yep, there we go. And the same thing to the other side. I always say kind of reach to the knee as that other arm reaches up. Okay, you don't have to go far. Some people can literally go way down to like almost their shin. And then bring it back center. And then go ahead, roll up those wrists one more time. I'm going to read my card one more time. Matthew 6:21. Where your treasure is, there your heart will be also. And remember, God is always with you every day, every moment. He's got great plans for your life. So you guys kicked butt today. Thank you so much for joining me. I know we had a little small class today, but I love it. You know, you showed up. That's the most important. So same thing as always, go hydrate and go fuel. If you're on my YouTube, please subscribe and share this with people. And not sure if I'm going to do my Turkey Buster workout yet. I got to just see how the day flows and stuff. But if you're up for it, let me know. It'll be early on Thursday morning. But I will be teaching tomorrow morning. So I'll see you then, 7:15 a.m. Other than that, mwah, I love you. Have an awesome day. And I'll see you on our next workout.